Rush on Salt Android Cactus top-down shooter. I'm going to just turn all this down here. That should be good. And so basically I have beat the game one time, which means I played all the bosses once, and then I went through the boss rush one time so far, which means I've played all the bosses twice. This is now my third time playing all the bosses, and we'll see what happens. I beat it. The boss rush just a second ago when I played it for the first time ever. We'll see if I can beat it again. I don't have any of the patterns memorized, so it's just kind of, you know, going off the like reflexes basically. Anyway, so one thing I can say for sure though is that the basic idea that I learned through the single player playing it through and beating it is that you want to just destroy each section. You want to just annihilate each section as fast as you can. See, there's a little fatality, little bar, boom, that section's done. And if you can get that before your battery runs out, then you're doing good. Of course, you want to try to keep your combo chain going, but I haven't memorized the patterns yet, so it's kind of a little bit hard for me, especially since you're so slow. So you really got to know these patterns. I want to wait for that to go red. There we go. We're gonna annihilate him right now. Boom! There goes that section. That boss is dead. Now we're on to boss number 2. So with this boss, I try to shoot. I use this Android one. I like it a lot, and I just stay outside of these things, and I just keep shooting my missiles whenever I can. That seems to work pretty good on this particular section when she turns into a ball. And then when she's in this form, if I did have any sort of combo going on, I would have just lost it. So I like to wait for that to turn red, but it's about to. Oh my god! Come on. Okay, now I can shoot my missiles. And now she's back to her ball. So again, when she's back to her ball, I just kind of keep my distance when I can, at least. I hate how slow you are in this game. That's the only thing that sucks about it. Okay, so then I just keep shooting my missiles whenever I can with this Android. And I got back to this section again. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. Try to get some damage on her up close. Cool. Now we're on her second to last stage. Again, I just treat each one of these the same. I just keep my distance and I keep shooting my missiles, which is my secondary weapon. I like it. I like how fast it reloads itself before you can use it again. I really wanted to get that when it was red. I shouldn't have done that. And the basic idea to beat the bosses is as long as you can kill their next. See each section. There's a little vitality bar down there, and each section has its own little health bar. And basically, you just want to kill that section before your battery runs out. If you can do that, then you'll get another battery, and then the section starts over again. Now, don't expect me to get any like super high score here because I cannot seem to not stop dying, let alone keep my combo going. I remember this boss. I don't really like him very much. Again, I'm gonna shoot missiles as often as possible here. I try to ignore everything else around the boss, and all I'm focusing. Oh my! What the hell just happened? Oh, okay. That thing's got me. At first, I didn't know what was going on there. Come on, give me the red thing. Ah, I wanted the red. Uh-oh. I messed around too much. I fucked around too much, and I can't believe that. That was dumb. Why did I do that? Okay. Beating all bosses right now. I don't know why I messed around there on that boss. That was stupid. Imagine if I do the boss run enough times, I'll start to know the patterns. And see how I got a new battery there? Not only will I know the patterns, but I'll know. Well, yeah, I guess the patterns will help. I'll know how to keep my combo going and not lose it. See, now I got another battery there because I beat that section. Now see that little section is going away? And I beat this section, I'll get my battery back. And I got a super weapon again. When you have super weapon, just keep using your secondary weapon because it doesn't pause. It just automatically uses it. Try to use it one more time. I think during that flip too, when you flip your weapons, I think during that flip right there, I think you're invincible. I'm not totally sure on that yet though. But it felt like that a couple times when I was playing the game, especially on the last boss. The last boss took me a little bit to figure out because after you feel like you beat it, there's like this weird arcade-looking thing, and I thought I didn't know what I was supposed to do. I thought I was supposed to kill the boss, but you just gotta kill everything as fast as you can. And that's all you gotta do. You'll see. If I get there, you'll see it. So it's like I said, I've only played through the boss thing one time, the boss rush, and oh shit, and I beat it my first try, and then you just saw it on my second try. I didn't. I kind of messed around and lost. It does make it different when you're talking. I noticed that about video games. When you're trying to talk and play at the same time, you like to lose your concentration. You feel like you might be concentrating good, but I can tell it affects my gameplay. Ah, motherfucker. Pause. Come on. There we go. I don't know what's going on here. This isn't how this usually goes down. You son of a bitch. I know there's a pattern to this, I just gotta figure it out. You're so slow though, you can't you gotta know what the pattern is ahead of time, because you're such a slow person. The way you move is so slow. This game's free right now, by the way, if you have PlayStation Plus. I would pay for it. It's a good game. I think this is the free game, isn't it? I can't remember if this is the free game or one I purchased, but either way, it's worth it. It's a good game. If you like top-down shooters, this is one of the better ones I've played. Next Machina is the best top-down shooter, I think, of all time on any system ever. And that's saying a lot because back in the day, Smash TV was absolutely awesome. And it's still a good game. Yeah, but for a top-down shooter, this is a fun game. It's got a lot of cool modes too, the unlocks, so after you beat the single-player mode. The boss, I can't remember how I unlocked the boss run. I think I had to get S+ on the first level, which isn't too hard. I just made a video showing how to do that. It's basically just don't drop your combo, and that's how you get S+ on any level. I'm just trying to pay attention to where those things are going to be. Okay, now this is my least favorite boss. I hate this boss. Why? Because it does that bullshit right there. Oh my god, I lost. Did I really do that? Oh man, I can't believe I was talking. I did it again, guys. Sorry. Let me read. This is Assault Android Cactus. Assault Android Cactus. Here, I'll show you what it looks like real quick. So that's what the game art looks like. Oh, I can't believe I did that. The garden's doing good. What I decided to do was okay, let's try this again. What I decided to do was save that photo period because I know it's going to be good. So I just threw it in one of my bedrooms underneath the new light, my new designed light. I mean, I don't know. I think I got an idea what I want to call it now. I guess I got it narrowed down to some names. Perfect Sun Maximum was one of them. But yeah, it's a total ghetto grow because it's just in the bedroom. I mean, obviously that bedroom's gonna have a decent amount of CO2 because it's inside the house, and the house has decent CO2 because we're in here. but it doesn't have any sort of control. There's no, it's just an oscillating fan in a bedroom, so there's no temperature control, there's no humidity control, none of that. But right now the humidity in the house has been pretty low anyway, so I imagine by time she finishes, the humidity will be fine. Hopefully. But yeah, the basic idea of the bosses is just beat each section as fast as you can so you get your next battery. Like right by each section I mean the little vitality things down there. So now he's on his last one right now. And he's dead. But yeah, that's the Dutch Passions Blueberry OG that I got in the bedroom. It's the new light design. I'm not sure if you saw my Perfect Sun versus Black Dog video, but I wanted to show everyone that Black Dog is a big ripoff, and that, you know, when you do an average par for 4x4, and that light does cover it. Their biggest light does cover 4x4, but it uses like 1,000 watts to do it, whereas my new light only uses 650 watts to do the same thing and have almost the exact same par. If I were to use 1,000 watts, I would, you know, my par would be insane. But yeah, that's the light I'm going with. So I don't know what to call it yet. So Perfect Sun Maximum was one of them. I like Perfect Sun Max Yields because it really is the max yielder. So, you know, the name suits what it does. I don't want to do any star names. Like, you know, I've already done it with the Dwarf Stars, so I don't want to call it like Supernova or nothing like that. I forget the other name. I should have wrote these down because me and my wife are thinking about different names for it, and I thought of a really good one. I can't remember what it was now. It was like Max Yielder, Maximum. I know these were some of the ideas that I had. What was the other one? I think I get that battery for disappears. There we go. Damn it, I can't remember that. I had this really good name. I knew I should have wrote it down. Didn't think I'd forget it though, because it was, I'm sure it'll come back to me again. It was a pretty cool name. She thought of a good one too, is Perfect Sun Pounder. Or Perfect Sun Pounds rather. Because that's what it does, it pulls pounds. I gotta get that battery. Give it to me, there we go. I won't make that same mistake again, not get the battery. But yeah, Perfect Sun Pounds. Perfect Sun Max Pounds. That'd be a nice one too. Ah, come on. There we go. You want to keep your fire on him. Don't even worry about everything else. Because you want to kill his next section as fast as you can before you run out of battery juice. Oh my god, this is looking bad so far. I can see his life is only halfway. I can do it, yeah, I'm good. He's almost dead. Well, at least that section's almost dead, and I can get another battery. There we go. Just gotta keep my fire on him. I like this robot because she has it's pretty strong fire. It shoots pretty far. And her secondary is pretty good and powerful. Ah, shit. I want that over there. There we go. And he's almost dead. Damn it, I am messing up big time though. Yeah, it's gonna take some practice playing this boss rush a few times before I'm gonna get it down to where I can get a nice high score, because you gotta basically not die and not lose your combo chain. I kinda like that. I kinda like the Max Pounds name. I think that was the one that I was kind of thinking I was settled on. Ah shit, I don't know why I did that. Oh my god, wow, okay. This is definitely something I'm going to have to play several times to learn the patterns on. No, this isn't good. Woo, almost lost. That was so close. I almost didn't get that battery in time. It's kind of interesting how this game works. So every level's this way too. When you play the campaign, is you get that little battery. It's not just your health. Every time you get hit, it takes some of your battery away. But not just that, it constantly runs down anyway. It's like a timer. So it's constantly being run down, and then when you get hit, it makes it run down faster. So the idea is to not get hit, and then to kill as fast as you can. So you constantly feel the pressure of I need my next battery, I need my next battery. It's pretty intense. Oh, come on. I need that. I need that so bad right now. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna try to wait for it to turn red again. Nope. I'll go I'll set up for blue, that's fine. Get this one. And that one's red. There we go. Now we're good. No problem. It's dead. Oh wow. Didn't expect that. This one's just a back and forth pattern to dodge, I think. Yeah, that's all that is. No problemo, you are dead. Now this one here, I just go straight for him. I don't even worry about the spiders. I just try to dodge the webs. And I just keep my fire focus on him. There we go. Get rid of that section. Otherwise, you get stuck with those spiders, and yeah, you'll lose your battery and die. Don't want that. Same thing with this one. Just focus on all my damage straight to him. And there you go. He's dead. Now we're on the last boss, I think. This one I kind of move around, wait for that to stop. Oh shit. I haven't figured out the pattern in this part yet. Where you have to like right here, you have to like kind of dodge all that. The next one's even harder. This is basically the same boss. This is basically the first boss right here. All over again. Where he's just a section of this boss. Kind of lazy, in my opinion, but it fits, I guess. Because it does change it up a little bit. It's actually pretty annoying if you don't. It took me a while to get good. I remember that part. Now this right here, because I played the first boss the last boss a few times, I actually started to kind of get okay with the. Let's see if I can get out of that. There we go. That's how I figure out how to do it. So you are invulnerable when you flip around to your next weapon. So what I do is I just stay focused with my weapon fire. Oh, it's already dead. I gotta get that. Come on. Don't get the battery. There you go. She almost wasn't gonna let me get my battery. It's kind of weird, like, because the last boss is almost kind of like a boss run in itself, except you're not playing every aspect of the boss, but you're playing little sections of every boss that came before on the last boss. Yes. I don't want to lose this. Gotta stay back here and not get hit. Damn it. The patterns, haven't figured them out yet. But on just a couple playthroughs, you can't. Actually, only one playthrough in the boss, but this is my third playthrough on the boss. Boss run, or whatever. Well, technically it's my second playthrough because that other one I didn't get all the way to the end. I kept dying. Ah, shit. This part is really annoying. You have to like just keep focusing on. Take as much damage off this guy as you can because he's really annoying, especially when he starts doing that. So I just try to kill him as fast as I can. I just keep focusing on him. Ah, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna run away from him now and grab this. There we go. This part's not so hard, I don't think. I'll read the text here in just a second. I'll pause it for a second and read the text. This summer. Okay, cool. No, did I just restart it? Oh my god. Oh my god, what the fuck? I just restarted it. That was stupid. Anyway, that last part's not that hard to beat. I should probably turn a light on in here so you guys can actually see the camera, huh? But anyway, that last part's pretty easy to beat. I can't believe that. Why did I do that? I should have paid attention when I was pressing. I can't believe I pressed the restart. Okay, whatever. Let's go ahead and do it again, I guess. So it seems like the chain you have to beat, like this boss, it seems the chain is you have to beat his section so fast to get your chain. Yep, that's what it is. It's each section you gotta like beat it so fast that the chain doesn't run out. See how fast my chain's running out? So you have to like, see, I already lost it. Got hit. You want to get really close in the middle of them, I think, during that one. Yeah, that's going to be hard to not lose your chain. You have to do the entire boss run without getting hit once, which means you got to really know the patterns. Memorize all the patterns. I'll be able to keep this chain going. This should be pretty easy. Come on. Come on. Hey, what's up? So you know what I just did? I paused to read your text and I was to answer something, and then I accidentally went like that and restarted it. And I was on the last boss, like let the boss run. It's pretty stupid. It's alright though. I'll do it now. I'll go through it. But yeah, definitely I got it all trained out too. I'm gonna show that in the next video update. I'll show that I got it like she's all trained out like this, and so she's in 12-12 now, and I put her under organics, so she's gonna finish with organics. And so yeah, Dr. Earth organics. I got her under the flower girl Dr. Earth powder, and then kelp meal, and a little bit of organic lime, and then I'm gonna be using lagmanite as kind of a PK booster, even though it's technically only a K booster. The kelp meal kind of with it together, add extra kelp with the lagmanite, and that kind of gives you a PK booster. Sometimes just using the extra kelp can do it too. And yeah, so that's the plan. Then just feeding it with the same water that I'm feeding the ones outside. And it's got to bring probably about a half a gallon in a day. I'm just keeping her in her little number 3 pot. I don't feel like watering it too much water every day, so I decided not to transplant her to a bigger pot. She would get a lot bigger if I transplanted her in a bigger pot, but like whatever. She should at least double in size. Right now she's pretty big like this, so I got her trained out, so that should all extend out even farther, and I'll train it down a little as she stretches, you know. So yeah, in the next month she should go through her stretching. Not next month, I meant next couple weeks. She should go through all of her stretching. I just did a little bit of lollipopping on her as well. But yeah, I'll show what that looks like in the next update. I'm not going for like a super big deal with her. If I was going for that, I would have transplanted her. But I'm kind of curious what I can get out of her in this small pot. If I can get like, you know, over 6 ounces in that small little pot, then that'd be pretty awesome. And it's gonna be primo, so because Blueberry OG photo period is primo. hell, even the autos now are really good. So yeah, the photo period is gonna be really good smoke. One thing I have noticed is with rosin pressing, photo periods do better with rosin pressing. Like they give you a lot more oil than autos do. But autos still do give you really nice oil, like really just primo oil. I did with that Cincy skunk. We did some rosin pressing with that, and it almost comes out clear. It was crazy, and that was at I believe 200 temperature of 200 Fahrenheit, I believe. I was pretty impressed, but it still didn't give as much oil per gram of flour as did my photo period stuff. So if you want maximum rosin pressing, but with dabs it's weird. With dabs it didn't make a difference, so I'm not really sure what that's all about, because when I make dabs with autoflowers, I get the same yields as I would with photo periods, but for some reason with rosin pressing I get bigger yields with photos than I do with autos. So I'm not sure what that's all about yet. Maybe autos need a higher temperature to pull more oil out of them, so I'm gonna try that, because it comes out really stable at 200, like really stable, whereas a photo period at 200, when you press it for a long time to get as much oil out as possible, is not nearly as stable. It's stable, but it's not as stable as the auto oil. So I'm thinking that it's a temperature thing. So I'll try that. Do like maybe 230 or something and see what kind of yield I get out of the autos. I don't like how the bosses do this. They like stand right over your power up. So how are you supposed to get it without getting hit? Get off of me. Got the battery, good. There we go, nice. Oh, you're so slow, like dodging stuff. You gotta really know the patterns ahead of time, because you move so slow that it's hard to dodge it in real time. There we go. We're doing good still. I say we're doing good as if we're playing or something. We got this. There we go. Almost dead. And this should be it. There it is. Cool. On to the last boss. Oh no, guess not. I never had that stuff before. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely figure it out. I'll figure out what's the deal with it. It might just be that photo periods give better yields for rosin pressing than autos, but I really think it's a temperature thing. The only reason I think that is because of the fact that I get the same yields with photos and autos when it comes to making dabs, so it's not like there's less oil in the autoflower buds. Photo periods are still stronger though, but there are a few autos right now that I think are very promising for strength, like the Gorilla Glue by Fast Buds, as unstable as they might be, and as small of yielders, and then the Colorado Cookies by Dutch Passion. That's I won't say who on my wife's side of the family, but someone on my wife's side of the family, that's their favorite. It's the Colorado Cookies by Dutch Passion. They're the autos, and that's like her favorite, even with all the photo periods. You know, like even and you know they go to the coast and stuff and buy stuff at dispensary and everything too, and they really like cherry bomb at the coast. That's a photo period. But yeah, so even all the what that's compared to like grade A, you know, top of the line photo periods. That one of our favorites is still that Auto Power Cookies by Dutch Passion. So that says a lot about that strain. It's you know it's kind of funny like how many people on the channel like talk shit about autos. Like autos are shit, man. Like okay, yeah, they were when they first started years ago, but they've come a long way. You know, a lot of them now are just as strong as any photo period out there. Yeah, take it in the face, dude. Just take it. Get See, as I have when I talk shit, I get beat up by a spider. Ah, come on. Gotta get closer. There we go. You are not taking me with me. You're going down. Just gotta beat this boss run, that's all. There we go. Okay, so the boss run's just about... Oh, shit. I don't know how that happened. I gotta get this. There we go. Damn it. I don't know what they expect you to do there. One thing I figured out so far is doing the flip your gun like that and just run through it because you're invincible for a second. Oh my god, really? If I lose right now, that's gonna be so dumb. Yep, I can't believe that. I'm done. I can't believe I can't believe I didn't get it. I don't know what happened there. I've never lost in that part when I played the single player, or as I was playing the single player, because it took a few times to beat the boss. So I played that part a few times. All right, so that's it for me for video games today. Gotta get dumb work done. But hey, thanks for coming and watching, man. Yeah, it's a cool game. Like I said, if you like top-down shooters, it's a cool game. I think the next single-player game I'm going to be playing is going to be, because I beat Star Wars, and then, what was the other game I just beat? It was a game I downloaded, I think. This is another good game right here. Matterfall is a good, fun game. This game's okay. It's kind of slow, but neat. If you like, I don't know, adventure puzzle gaming, it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, that's right. I think I'm going to do Arkham Knight next. I think that might be the next game I beat. So, yeah. Alright. Alright, man. See you later. And hopefully people learned something from this video on how to play this game. Even though I fucked up. I can't believe it. Like, it must be because I'm talking. Because I know it was so easy to beat. Like, I didn't have to try it. Like, my first time beating it was like so easy. It's because I probably wasn't talking. That's probably why. Was online. I was just like, I'm just gonna play through it fast, see what it's like, and just beat it, no problem. I might do a update tonight for the plants. Show how the organics working out. What do? I just go here, right? Yeah. All right. Double peace.